What's going on, everyone? It's Cody coming from my channel Neon Raptor 2020, and today I want to talk about my favorite band, which is Slipknot. Actually, I have two favorite bands. It's 1A, 1B. It's Rammstein and Slipknot. They're both tied for first. So we're going to talk about Slipknot today and some stupid bullshit because it appears that the settlement that Chris Fehn, the former percussionist, the long-nosed guy, had with the band, which resulted in him getting kicked out of the band, has been resolved. Out of court, it appears. So this article comes to us from Blabbermouth. I'm going to link that in the description below. Let's get into it. All right, this article comes to us from blabbermouth.com, and the title is, Ex-Slipknot percussionist Chris Fehn appears to have settled his lawsuit over band profits. This was published about a week ago, but I'm still covering it because it's important news, and some of you Slipknot fans might not have heard it. There's our Chris Fehn. God, we miss you. I miss you, man. Tortilla Man? No, he sucks. We'll get to that, though. Hold on, let me shut down this ad right here, guys. Sorry about that. All right, let's keep going. Okay, former Slipknot percussionist Chris Fehn appears to have settled his lawsuit against the band on claims he hadn't been properly compensated for his years of touring and recording with the group. Fehn, a member since 1998, was officially dismissed from the band earlier last year. We're going to get to that here in just a minute. This case was voluntarily discontinued on October 29th with prejudice, meaning Fehn cannot refile the lawsuit on the same claims. In other words, it's been settled, and there's not going to be any more business about this coming up. Let's keep going. This past June, the judge presiding over the case determined that Fehn and Slipknot would benefit from an opportunity to participate in mediation and ordered both sides' attorneys to submit to the mediator a pre-mediation statement 3 business days before the mediation and submit a status update 3 business days before each additional session. Because confidentiality and non-disparagement clauses are often found in settlement and severance agreements between individuals and their employers, the existence of any settlement between Fehn and Slipknot and its terms will likely be kept private and never released. So we're never going to hear about what happened in all likelihood. It looks like this was settled out of court for a number of reasons. We'll cover those reasons in just a second. Let's keep reading on. Fehn sued Slipknot members Corey Taylor and Michael Sean Crahan, a.k.a. Clown. So Corey Taylor is the lead singer, we all know, and Michael Sean Crahan is the clown. He's the other percussionist. He always wears a clown face or some variation of it. In March 2019, claiming that he had been told that all the band's income was being funneled through one company that split the profits between the group members, of which there are 9. But he alleged that Fehn later alleged that he discovered the existence of several other Slipknot-related businesses entities through which other members were collecting more money. Fehn specifically accused Crahan and Taylor of shady business dealings and demanded a full forensic accounting done on Slipknot's companies and assets so that he could collect the damages and profits he believed he is owed. So Fehn says here that he claims to have found some information that alleges or that confirms that Slipknot has not been paying him his equal due. That Slipknot, or at least Taylor and Fehn, who are the 2 leaders of the band, that they've been funneling money, through other sources, perhaps with the intention of, not paying everyone their due, or at least Fehn. But we're going to get into the relationship between Slipknot and Fehn in just a moment, and we're also going to get into Corey's rebuttal, because that's also important. We need to present all sides of the story. It's not just one side. Let's keep going. Shortly after the lawsuit was filed, Slipknot dismissed Fehn in a statement posted to the band's website saying, Chris knows why he is no longer a part of Slipknot. We are disappointed that he chose to point fingers and manufacture claims rather than doing what was necessary to continue to be a part of Slipknot. I'm going to address this real quick. When this news came out, it surprised everybody. Nobody saw this coming. This was like a year and a half ago or something. Nobody saw this coming. It was a huge surprise, and it was a big disappointment. Because although Fehn is not a big contributor to the music writing process of the band, he is a big part of their image, and he's been part of them from the beginning. And as we know, we've already lost Paul Gray, their bass player, and Joey Jordison. So losing another member just sucks. And reading the statement that Slipknot put out on their website, Chris knows why he is no longer a part of Slipknot. We are disappointed that, just the way that reads, to me it sounds like either Corey or Clown, or both of them, are saying this directly. And they put it on their website like a bunch of fucking children. That's one of the things that upsets me the most about this, is that, Slipknot could have dealt with this behind the scenes. The lawsuit was going to come out no matter what, but they could have dealt with the ramifications of it and the fallout behind the scenes. But no, Corey and Clown have to go on their fucking website and sound like a bunch of teenagers. Chris knows why he is no longer a part of Slipknot. This is so disappointing to me. We're going to keep reading on the article in just a minute. I just want to say something here. This is so fucking disappointing to me because Slipknot is my favorite fucking band in the world. I have 3 Slipknot tattoos, okay? Maybe I'll show you here at the end of the video. 3 Slipknot tattoos. I've seen them many times live. I love Slipknot. They have helped me so many times in my life. I can't even fucking tell you, man. They mean so much to me. And to see the members of the band act like fucking children disappoints me so much. Seeing this band that I love, these guys that have been together for 20 years, whatever, been through hell and back, recording Iowa and things like that. Seeing them have this public fallout in such a childish fucking manner is so disappointing. I lost so much respect for them, this band, when I saw how they're dealing with this. It's one thing to say, we let Chris go, like what they did with Joey Jordison. They released something on their website when Joey got released a long time ago. It was much more professional, and it was acceptable. But this is just childish, and it pisses me off, and I'm so disappointed with the band. But let's hear Corey's side of the story. That's also very important. Taylor addressed the accusation via Twitter, saying, "Try being wrongfully accused of stealing money from someone you cared about and having a lot of your fans believe it." So you got to understand Corey's side too, and in Clown's side too, Sean Crahan, that that if this is false, if it was found to be false behind the scenes, that they basically had their reputation tarnished, and they've gotten fans like me upset, like I just was, over potentially nothing. But let's keep reading on. Fehn, known for wearing a Pinocchio-style mask, participated in all the band's albums through 2014's Point 5, The Great Chapter. Chris was replaced in Slipknot's touring lineup by a percussionist named Tortilla Man. By the way, Tortilla Man sucks. I'm gonna play right here, right now, the opening to the 2019 Download Festival. The band opened the festival, their set list with People Equal Shit. Okay, I want you to listen right now to what Tortilla Man sounded like with the opening intro screams. Here we go. Did you hear that? It's like you hear Corey do his deep, awesome growl, and then you hear Tortilla Man, Corey go, and then Tortilla Man, he was a bad replacement. I like his mask, it's a cool image, but his backing vocals fucking suck, okay? You could say all you want about Chris Fehn, he just bangs a trash can and shit like that, but his backing vocals were fucking monstrous and really good, and it's really missed in their live show. Tortilla Man, nothing against him personally, but his backing vocals are fucking awful. Moving on. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's the end of the fucking article. I'm pissed off. And I'm pissed off because, again, like I said earlier in this video, Slipknot is my favorite fucking band, alright? They've been with me. I probably got introduced to Slipknot like in 2000 because I remember explicitly going to Target to buy Iowa, okay? I've been a fan of them before Iowa, when I was a little fucking kid. They mean so much to me. And not like Duality and fucking, let's go, Duality and Psychosocial and Before I Forget. None of that shit. They're not even in my top 10. Like their songs mean so much to me because they've helped me. The Corey's anger and frustration and sadness and sorrow, like it's really helped me the way that they've communicated that through their riffs, through their anger, through their everything. So to see a band that I admire so much go through some public bullshit in such a childish way and to lose a third member of a 9-piece band upsets me so much. Anyway, that's my take on this. I would like to know your opinion on Slipknot letting go Chris Fehn and the fallout and all that bullshit. Please let me know in the comment section below if you see this video. I would love to hear your opinion. I would like to discuss this with you. I read all the comments. Like, dislike, sub, don't sub. Have a good fucking day!